Huskers will kick this away to get us going. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. And the coverage team gets him down. Not much gained on that return. So Michigan's offense comes on the field first today. And all eyes, Kirk, in this matchup of elite wide receivers. They got great skill. They got big personalities. You know they want to outdo each other in the showdown today.
Well, it's a showcase opportunity for both of these two wide receivers. A lot of eyes on them, not only in college football, but I don't know the last time, Chris, we were on the field pregame and saw so many NFL personnel evaluating these two to see who ends up stepping up and playing better.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going, what we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown in mid-season.
Yeah, mid-season games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today, we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Scanning the field, it's John. And it's incomplete, but here comes the flag. So hold on, let's check that out. That offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. The Wolverines will line up to kick it away. And the offense will have to punt for the first time this afternoon. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. The Cornhuskers offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. Ball handed off. First down, looking for more now. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
That is a first down. Good job by this big offensive line and this running back to be able to pick up positive yards. How often have we said that over the years with backs and offensive line play from Nebraska?
Play action here on first down. Short pass finds the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
First down, looking to throw the ball. On the move now. Going to try to use his legs here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
First and goal, handoff. And the defense brings him down. Second and goal for the offense. They'll run the option. And now it's fumbled. What a decision. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
Quick throw to his receiver, but it's incomplete. They miss an opportunity, and now it's fourth down. So now on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down. Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this route? Dropping back, it's John. Fires it to the wideout. It is intercepted. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
The offense is set up with excellent field position. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Checks this down to the running back. They bring him down, but a solid game there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Looking to pass here on second down. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The Cornhuskers looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. And the wideout goes in motion. Toss play to the outside. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
The offense that time just trying to get the ball out in the perimeter, trying to find some space to be able to get their speed into. Pretty good job by the defense of slowing them down.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Here we go, 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. 3rd down play here out of the shotgun. Looking for 6. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Cornhuskers.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Coverage team flying downfield. Not much gained on that return. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession hit on the very first play. One back in backfield, and he'll get the carry. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Receiver makes the grab. It's a solid gain, moves the ball out to the 28. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. First down at 10. Dropping back, it's John. That's reeled in. It's Marshall. And the defense. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Locates the tight end. He's complete. They've got him, but not before making first down yards. They'll move the ball to the 41.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
The Wolverines line up on 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. Trying to get the throw off. He'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack.
And I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exactly what they did right here.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. 7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. That ball snagged for a completion. Defense will stop him after about a 9-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down.
Chris, give him some credit here. He's fighting to get to that first down, breaks the tackle, just comes up a little bit short of the first down.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. Booker, Nebraska has the lead here. And as we reach the end of 1, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Picks up the first, looking for more. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Nebraska.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
Point after, knocked right through. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Last time the defense got a big 4th down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. Ball handed off. Breaks free. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Hort. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45. And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. He shreds the tackle. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. What's the play call here on second down for this offense?
Tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. And they'll use the ground game here. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Looks to the left, and it's complete. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here and looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Important 3rd down play coming up after that completion. Looking to pass. It's John. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Brought down at the 3, but that's enough for a 1st and goal. Here we go, 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan. Extra point try coming now.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Blocked by the receiver. And the broken tackle there produces a solid game.
I thought the defense was in pretty good position there. They sat back and had good coverage, eyes on the quarterback, but you almost got to just give the quarterback and the receiver credit for being able to come up with that completion.
Tackle made after just a short game. So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Running back has it on a screen. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Great patience here, great execution by the entire offense. The quarterback kind of baits the defense towards him, drops it off to the back, and he's got a convoy in front of him for a nice 1st down.
Catch made on the right side. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. And the Huskers pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the 1st down.
Yeah, really nice call here.
Here he goes. They finally tackle him down at the 1 after that catch and run.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
They'll try the option play here. He'll pitch it. He'll be stopped for a loss on the play. The defense all over the option that time.
That's how you defend the option. Take the quarterback away and then use your speed to bring the pitch back down.
2nd down and goal upcoming. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Huskers.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
And the PAT puts them up 17 now. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. They're going to run it. It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the 1st down.
To throw, it's John. And the completion made. He has 1st down yardage at the 46. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. How aggressive will they be on this 1st down play? Looking for a receiver. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Tackle finally made at the 37. It'll be 1st and 10 from there. And the Wolverines come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looks to the left, the pass caught. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Important 2nd down play coming up. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Delivers quickly to the left side. What a catch! Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal. Now a chance to cut into this lead before halftime. It's first and goal. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Catch made on the out route. And he steps out of bounds just short of the end zone. Couldn't quite get there.
But that completion gets him a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
Ball sits at the 2-yard line for third and goal. Dropping back, it's John. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. They'll set up at the right hash mark for this chip shot. Med kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Interesting position here. How aggressive do they get and try to add to this lead before halftime? Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. It's an out route. The catch made. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. This line getting set up. It's a first down play.
You call it quick out on 3rd down. I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, I'm surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And he drops back in the gun. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Good job here, the quarterback. His primary receiver did not look open. Instead of forcing the ball, he finds the running back as a check down and picks up a first down.
First down, looking to throw the football. The pass is caught, but they rule him out of bounds, so it's incomplete. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Here comes a first down pass attempt. It's the running back in the flat. The offense spends their final time out of the half here to talk strategy. Second down after that previous play. From the shotgun, drops back, moves out of the pocket. Looking right, this one caught. Finally marked out after a big gain, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. So the big gain wiped away by the penalty, and the offense moving backwards. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. They look to throw it here on second down. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Contact as he let the ball go. And the pass is incomplete. We're down to just 4 seconds remaining.
And I think the quarterback here forces the ball because it's third down, but he's got to be careful having the ball on his own side of the field. That ball was almost picked off.
Trying for a fourth down completion. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Cornhuskers.
That's playing to the echo of the whistle here in this first half. They just keep pouring it on. Why not just continue to be aggressive? It's worked out so far for them. What a big lead they've worked up now here in this first half.
Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Man, a lot of ways to describe those first 2 quarters in Lincoln, but let's just go with notable. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
The Wolverines will kick it away to get us going in the second half. The turn begins inside the 10. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. They really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. They've got him in the backfield, nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And off the bounce, that punt will roll out of bounds. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Back to pass. It's John. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver. Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Oh, what a grab! Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
Boy, Chris, you watch a completion like that, and with the efficiency, it makes you kind of think back to all the quarterbacks and receivers that they've had who made it look this easy. Of course, you start with Tom Brady, but think of the year Brian Greasy had in 1997, that national championship year. Chad Henne going back to Elvis Grbac and all the great receivers. So this is within their history, and it's good that they're leaning on it.
They'll run it here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Now they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cover with those 5 defensive backs, and also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here.
The Wolverines will send the punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. There's the handoff. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
Well, when they called that one in, I doubt they thought it was going to go backwards like it did. Normally, you can get a few out of these option plays, but they got nothing here.
Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
How impressive have these guys been up front today? Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the 1st down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
2nd down after the incompletion. Quarterback making some changes at the line. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. He escapes the pocket. Looks like he's going to run it. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I just love the fact he doesn't take a sack here. In fact, I'm sure he can imagine hearing his coach saying it's 3rd down, do not take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of it. He didn't quite get the 1st down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yards.
The Cornhuskers pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. Great job to use his athleticism there, make the throw on the run, and convert 1st down.
Yeah, that's really what separates this quarterback in my mind, the ability to create like this. It's 4th down. He knows he's got to make a play, and with nobody open, he decides to pull it down and maybe take off to have to run. Instead, he finds the open receiver, makes a great throw, and converts.
Well, they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain. The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play.
It's not been their day as a defense, but you can see they have not given up. What a big hit into the backfield that time.
The back in motion now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Tight end makes the grab. And the defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's 4th down.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
He finds the running back for a 4th down catch. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. To the air, it's John. Bring the pressure, and down he goes.
Great job here on this sack by this linebacker from Nebraska, living up to the lofty expectations of what you think when you think about Nebraska and linebacker play. Not just stopping the run, but the ability to pressure the quarterback. They've had some great ones over the years.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. And the Wolverines with 1st and 10 here. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. The receiver makes the catch. They stop him, but this offense is threatening now at the plus 43. New set it down to the offense, 1st and 10. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. He's past the marker and still going. Puts the defender into the spin cycle and breaks free. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. Clock running in the final minute here of the third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he finds his tight end for the catch.
Well, I thought we'd see this tight end all game long within this game plan, but that's just his second catch of the game. The defense has done a nice job of being able to recognize where he is and take him out of this plan.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Here's the target, and it's complete. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there. The Wolverines hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Wolverines. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. And now the handoff. Oh, look at the quick cut. That one takes it across the 30-yard line. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings.
31, Michigan 17.
And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Heading left after the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
That's an important first down on that running play. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Hand it off. Nice run. He's brought down at the 44.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Good job of the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the first down marker. Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the first down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. To throw, it's John. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. He makes the grab. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Hey, you're down by a couple possessions late in the game. That's exactly how you want to start this drive. Let's see what they can do with it after that nice game.
Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They bring him down after a short game there. The Wolverines hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Second down, looking to throw it. Looking to the end zone. Oh, and he cannot quite hold on down there in the end zone. Would have been a great pick. Instead, a third down play coming up. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Pass caught, he get in. Touchdown, Michigan. Look out, whole different game now. The offense still out there. They're going for two here.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they went for it on fourth down and got stopped. And the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
After the loss on first down, it's second and long from the 22. Working clock with the ground game. Has the first down and more. Out of bounds after another huge chunk on the ground. What a job by this offensive line today.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Second down play coming up. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And that run produces a decent gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense trying to move into scoring position if they could convert third and short here from the 50. Now here's the toss play. Look out, room to run here. That's enough for a first down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40.
Boy, Chris, you cannot overstate how big of a conversion this was to be able to pick this up on the ground. Yeah, the offense still has the lead, but you can just feel the defense having all the momentum with the points they've been able to compile. And that run right there picks up a first down and can kind of settle things down a bit.
The Huskers will have first and 10 here. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Oh, this defense, if there's any chance of getting back in this game, you can't give up a big gain like this on first down.
So second and short here, exactly what you want when you're trying to run the clock out and secure the victory.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Third and short, they hand the ball off. It's good for first down yardage, set up at the 26 now. That should be enough to secure the upset. This team came in the lower-ranked team, intent on proving a point, and they've gone out and done that.
What a great way for them to close out. And really, they played well the entire game and a chance for them to build some momentum. And for the loser, still an opportunity